Welcome to the next tier list video. Please don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe to the YouTube channel if you want to see more guides and more videos like this. So this video is for the Season 9 October tier list. So let's see what do we have here. There's gonna be a lot of changes for Imperial and Castle as well. Example, we're gonna have the Musafa the Warrior, which is gonna be the Manza Musafa the Warrior. I mean, Musafa the Warrior was still like a good unit, and I think the overall strength goes to easily into 8 tier. Now let's think if there's gonna be a really huge disappointment. Now I think this unit, this is the bold monks, will not be S tier because every unit gonna have an increased melee armor, 4 increased melee armor, which means if a unit has less damage, less damage and faster attack speed, it's gonna suck. Okay, so it's really good because it costs only food, but in Imperial you're not gonna see either bold monk or onabugeisha because their damage is really low, but they have very fast attack speed, right? So that's the reason why you're not gonna see these units at all in Imperial, because they're not gonna do any damage to other melee units. They're gonna be still good against like horsemen maybe, but do you really want to make these units for horsemen? I mean, in Castle Age they're gonna be still good, so that's why I'm putting them into A and not B or S, because in Castle Age or Feudal Age in the onabugeisha they're gonna be still good, but as soon as you hit the Imperial Age and the enemy has man-at-arm, these units are not dealing that much of a damage anymore. That 4 melee armor, and also they don't receive extra HP anymore. That's another thing I want to tell you that's really important. Now the Vingar Footmen will be easily S tier because they also receive more armor. They will not receive more HP, right, from the upgrade, but they already have like an insane amount of, yeah, that's gonna be crazy. So they already have an insane amount of HP, so there's gonna be a reason to make them instead of the English armor clad, right? So the English man-at-arms. But I think the English man-at-arms is gonna be easily strong as well in every A. So this is the English man-at-arm in H3 or H4 because the armor clad gives you 2 armor, right? But in Imperial now you have +4 melee armor, and that's it. I don't think they're gonna change anything with this upgrade. So the English man-at-arm gonna have like insane amount of, so that's gonna be the tank. Even though every unit got nerfed on their HP, their armor, the tankiness is gonna be crazy. This unit gonna have an insane amount of armor as well, right? And they have insane amount of damage. So high armor, high HP, everything high with this unit. This unit gonna have like an insane amount of armor. Next upgrade or unit we're gonna talk about, Jean Champion. Now the Jean Champion, I don't know where did I put them, maybe into D or F. Now you can make them out of barrack and you can make them in feudal as well. So that's gonna be crazy. You can make the Jean Champion in feudal. So their HP, attack damage, and armor is great. Even in feudal, they have 180 or 175 HP in feudal. I don't know. I think Gendarme need to be nerfed on the champions. I hope the devs gonna nerf it. I'm not sure. They never said anything about nerfing the Jean Champion, but I think they're gonna be as good as English man-at-arm. Yeah, easily. Yeah, that's gonna be really strong. Now let's see, Palace Guard. If it's Zushi or what's that, Chinese, I think the Chinese Palace Guard is gonna be strong. So the Chinese Palace Guard easily S. The Zushi Palace Guard is A because you can still increase the HP of the Palace Guard as China, right? Because you have the unique ability which gives them 30 extra HP, which is crazy. But the Zushi will not have extra HP. The Zushi Palace Guard gonna have really low amount of HP. So now I'm gonna put into A. Also I don't know, they have less damage as well, right? I'm pretty sure in feudal the Zushi Palace Guard has less damage than the man-at-arm, so I'm gonna put it into A tier for now. Varangian Guard, dude, they butchered this unit. I'm not even joking. Now they will not receive extra HP in Imperial. They gonna have a lot of melee armor, which is really good, but every other man-at-arm gonna have a lot of melee armor, right? Because Varangian Guard gonna lose armor when they activate the ability, but now every ranged unit got buffed, and Varangian Guard loses a lot of HP in Imperial. Also in Castle they were already bad because they have like 0 HP. HP. So sorry, Varangian, but you are useless. Now, Melatorm is gonna be a little bit better than, this is a normal Melatorm, a little bit better than a Varangian because they have more HP, right? So they can tank more than the Varangian, and they survive longer. They have really good movement speed with the 30% extra movement speed, but because they lost so much HP, now Horseman can easily kill them. Unless it's Imperial, then the Knight can easily kill them, not the Horseman, because they receive the 4 armor, right? So I think there is an overlook on Varangian Guard. I think the devs will give them back some HP in Imperial at least, because in Imperial they're gonna be really weak. Landsknecht, I think they are still A tier. It doesn't matter if they lose the HP. They were never famous. Okay, both Landsknecht. So they were never famous of their HP. So the elite army tactic really didn't did that much for them, right? Because they are low HP units, so they receive like 10 extra HP. Like, who cares? But now they have 4 melee armor, so they are much better against Horsemen and much better against Spearmen as well. So we will see. But yeah, that's crazy. So they can counter musafa warriors much better. I think easily S tier. Yeah, easily S tier, because even in Imperial they are better. In Castle they are strong. I don't know why people complain about Landsknecht. In Castle they are still strong. I've killed so many villagers like crazy. OOTD Marathon now, no, it's not better than a normal Marathon. Even with the unique upgrade, they're gonna lose so much health, right? They will receive 4 melee armor, which is really good. But OOTD Marathon here again, they will lose so much health that they. I think I'm not even sure about the mine work anymore with OOTD. I mean, it's good to have the Boltkin bolts for the crossbow, but we will see. In Feudal or Castle, they are the same level as Marathons, so they're just Marathons. Chunky, lot of health, lot of damage, but in Imperial they hit their bows very much. So yeah, that's my honest opinion. Gulam. Now the good thing about Gulam is that they have a crazy amount of HP thanks to the boot camp. They lost a lot of HP because of the Imperial upgrade, and also they will not do damage. Now I just realized they have the same problem, or they will have the same problem as like on a Bugesha. They will lose what's that damage, because if you didn't know, the Gulam works like this: has low base damage but double strike. What does it mean? It's like the new Ottoman cavalry archer. They work like the same. They work the same. So they have low damage. I think in Castle they have 10 or 8 or something like that. So they have low damage, but they do double strike. Now that every melee infantry gets 4 melee armor, the Gulam is gonna do way less damage. So I don't know if they're gonna increase the damage of Gulam in Imperial, but I don't think so, because they never mentioned. Even on the meetings I had with the devs, they never mentioned. So I don't think they're gonna do anything. So in my eyes, Gulam was S tier, but they are just the same as Onobugesha. Samurai, I think they are A. Yeah, you know how the Samurai works. They are better than all these units, so they are strong A tier. They are Marathon with reflective armor and Odachi upgrade. So yeah, these little Shinobis, they are not bad. They are better than a normal Marathon, right? They are not tanky. They have really small HP, but they will receive 4 melee armor, which is, again, that's really important to talk about. Because in my eyes, if they never receive the 4 melee armor, they will be still C tier. Because their HP is not a lot. They are low HP unit, just like the Landsknecht. But they can just sabotage buildings, and it's really hard to get them because you build rarely this upgrade. And the changes is most important in Imperial. So as a unit, it's B tier. As an ability specialist, in easily S tier, because of the abilities it has and the damage they do. So Donzos, I think they're gonna be still. So the unique Spearmans, I think they will be still good, but the normal Spearman is gonna be as bad as a Varangian Guard. Battering Swordston, again, it's F tier. It's a good unit, insanely good HP, insanely good damage, but because the gamble, you can't see this unit at all. I don't even know when did I see this unit. Not because the stats are bad, but it's insanely hard to get them. Very hard. Okay, not put them into D tier or F tier, because I don't think they deserve F tier. Now let's see upgrades. I think I don't need to talk about most of the upgrades, or this is the Kremlin Gremlin. Kremlin Gremlin is still good, so yeah, that's it. This is the On Blade, and every upgrade goes into A easily. This is the best Spearman upgrade. This is the Japanese Spearman upgrade. It's not as strong. I mean, it's good. It's not because of the range, but you receive extra damage against cavalry. So I easily put it into S tier. This is Roar of the Dragon, easily S tier. Bannerman for the Japanese, A tier. And the Marathon. Ooh, Ooh, that's a good question. Because now this upgrade will do less damage as well, just like the on blade. I mean, in Castle, this is really good, but now you're gonna do less damage, right? Because every unit has more armor. Even though every unit lost health. I don't know. Let's put it to S tier easily. Yeah. So this is Kremlin Gremlin. Don't put the Kremlin Gremlin into S tier. At least A tier. No, they are free units. They are not Spearmen, so they can't brace, but they are free units. So let's put it here at least. Yeah. Let's put it here at least because they are free units. They are not Spearmen. They can't brace, but they have more movement speed than Spearmen. This is the Donzo Malian Spearman. This is the Byzantine Limitai, and this is the OTT Spearman. Yeah, this is the Bassett upgrade, which is insanely strong. You have more range than a house. Not even joking. A house is 2 tiles. Yeah, 2 tiles. So, and this upgrade brace ability is 2.09 tiles. So actually, you have more range with the Bassett Spearman than an in-game house. I'm not even joking. That's crazy. This is the HRE extra damage against heavy units. This is Roar of the Dragon. You know what? Roar of the Dragon is not bad, but I don't think it's gonna be meta in the next season. It's not bad. You're gonna pick Roar of the Dragon only when you have a map that doesn't have that much of a gold, but I think it's the same level as the On Blade. It's good because splash damage, but it's not S tier. Sorry, it's not S tier in my eyes. Yeah, I was thinking Gulam putting it to B tier, honestly, because in Castle they are fine. They are still not doing that much damage against armor targets. They are really good against ranged units, but also IUB doesn't have boot camp, so the IUB Gulam is gonna be insanely bad. Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of stuff, lot of new meta changes and everything. As you can see, some units went to S tier, like the Jean Champion became S tier unit. So many units became A tier as well. Yeah, I mean, this unit cost only food, but the problem is the low base damage, right? Which means every unit that has melee armor will, like, this unit will do real low damage. But I think it's better. Is it better than a samurai with the samurai unique upgrade? Not sure, but let's put the Buddhist on the strongest A tier unit. Yeah. I think this is good. So this is my melee unit tier list for season 9 in October, when the patch gonna launch. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to subscribe. Bye bye.